Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chris's collection. Um, Catherine, I have so much to say about this game. I fucking love Catherine. This is a really fucking good game. Catherine is a lot of God. I have so many fucking memories about this game. First off, this game I played during one of the best summers I ever had. Um, it really was one of the best goddamn summers I ever had. I so there was a period of time where I think this game came out around the time where I was doing grad school, but I was doing grad school in a really weird way. Basically, I would I think I've mentioned this in previous episodes, but I would go and only meet up once a month for a whole weekend. We would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from like I don't know how long. So like you would do one class like that, and then you would do another class the following month. So in one semester, you would do like two classes, and then sometimes you do like online classes and shit like that. But at the beginning, yeah, I didn't do that. It was just like one class. So I had a lot of free time on my hands. A lot of free time. I didn't do a whole lot. And so I remember we had a party at my house, and it was really fun. And during the party, there was like we were like, "Hey, you guys want beer? Who wants beer? You guys want beer?" And like people were like, "Yeah, man, get beer." So we went out and they had, I think they still sell them, but at Publix they had those like mini kegs where you would like, you can get beer. And I got a Newcastle Brown Ale. And so I brought it home, and I'm like, "Look, guys, beer!" No one drank any. I was like, "Come the fuck on. Really? You guys aren't going to drink it? Dude, come on, man. Look what we fucking did, man. Fuck." So, yeah, no one bought any, and, no one drank any, and it just kind of sat there. So I remember telling my family, "Hey man, don't, like, guys, just leave it here because I'm probably going to have a party in like a few weeks, and, I'll save some money. I won't have to worry about getting beer because, look, we have this giant thing of Newcastle." I'm not going to say who it is because, I always try to, like, protect people, even though this person in particular probably wouldn't do the same for me. But in my family, I have someone who is a fucking raging alcoholic. And this person, just any fucking opportunity they get, they will drink and they don't give a shit. They're doing a little bit better now, but this was not now. This was back then. So despite me pleading, "Please don't do this. You can't make promises to, someone who's addicted to something." I went into the refrigerator, and that shit was half drunk, man. Like, pretty much. It was full, and then I picked it up, and it was like half drunk. And I'm like, "You motherfucker." I was so pissed off. So I said, "Fuck this." And I brought the beer into my room and I hid it in a corner. And of course it got hot. Now, the point I'm saying this is because when Catherine came out, it was during the summer. And this is what I would do. I had these headphones that I would wear. Because my fiance was living with me at the time. And she would be sleeping, and I didn't want to bother her, so I'd put on these headphones. And I would play Catherine. And then I fucking learned how to drink beer with ice. Because since that beer was hot in the corner, I would go get a cup of ice, come back, and beer with ice is fucking disgusting. No person should have to drink it that way. But I fucking had to, because if I put it away, I had a fucking raging alcoholic living with me that was going to drink that shit to completion. So I would, for a whole summer, pretty much, I would just get drunk and play Catherine. And, and then the 90s Are All That would play on Nickelodeon. Like they were doing this thing where they were playing old Nickelodeon stuff from the 90s. So sometimes I would drunkenly go to my sister in her room and be like, dude, let's watch it. And then, oh my god, dude, there's so many adventures that I had that summer. Once I got piss drunk and I went outside and my sister was just hanging out with like some random dudes that just like, her and her friend were outside and they just like, I guess they saw two women. They were like, hey man, you guys want to like smoke weed? So they were all smoking weed, and then I went over, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? I was drunk, and they're like, who is this guy? And she's like, it's my brother. We all fucking smoke, and I was pissed drunk, and then our neighbor from, this is an epic story. Our neighbor from across the fucking street came over and said, are you guys smoking weed? And we were like, yeah. And he's like, I haven't smoked weed since the 1970s. If it's not too much to ask, can I smoke with you guys? And like, I don't remember what happened. He was a really cool guy, but I think someone freaked out and said no. And then like one of the guys went over and was like, hey man, if you want you could. And the guy was nice. He's like, nah, look, I get it, someone's freaking out, I don't want to like give him a bad high and stuff. And I'm like, you are so fucking cool, man. Never spoke to that guy ever again. Like, you know, he just kind of like, I think they moved out and shit, but just really fucking cool old man that just kind of did his thing. But anyway, I bought Catherine. I didn't pre-order it. I don't know why I picked it up, but it was my first Atlas game, and it was my gateway Atlas game, because then I ended up oh dude, I bought so many fucking Atlas games after that. I got Persona was actually the game I got after that, the one for the Vita, Persona 4 Golden, because I'm like, oh dude, if it's anything like Catherine. And I ended up thinking it was not better than Catherine, but I'm like, oh man, Atlas is awesome, they make great games. And I've been a fan ever since. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. I'm so glad I finally got to tell this story. This is one of my favorite stories, man. Oh, that was a good summer. Getting drunk, I got every ending in Catherine, and I remember being drunk and I see you finish your drink, and I'm like, I did finish my drink. It was like, you know, I felt like the game was talking to me. But great game, great story. One of my favorite stories. And yeah, guys, I guess that'll be it. That's it for the C's. So we will be moving on to the D's. And we don't have too many, but we're gonna get them started, and we'll do that next week. So come back next week. We will start the D's. Should be a lot of fun. Take care, guys.